Welcome in the English e-lecture series of SVP Government College, Tungurpur. Today we are going to discuss a poem, a metaphysical poem, The Canonization. The Canonization is a poem by English metaphysical poet John Donne. Basically, John Donne was from the Elizabethan era, but there was a group of poets who were writing the different kind of poetry in that time, and this is termed as metaphysical poets. This poem was first published in 1633. The poem is viewed as exemplifying Donne's wit and irony. It is addressed to one friend from another, but concerns itself with the complexities of romantic love. The speaker presents love as so all-consuming that lovers forego other pursuits to spend time together. In this sense, love is asceticism, a major conceit in the poem. The poem's serves a dual purpose. While the speaker argues that his love will be canonized into a kind of sainthood, the poem itself functions as a canonization of the pair of love. Another, when we go depth in the summary of the poem, that the speaker asks his addressee to be quiet and let him love. If the addressee cannot hold his tongue, the speaker tells him to criticize him for other shortcomings other than his tendency to love. His palsy, his gout, his 5 grey hairs, or his ruined fortune. He admonishes the addressee to look his own mind and his own wealth, and to link of his position and copy the other nobles. The speaker does not care what the addressee says or does, as long as he lets him love. The speaker asks rhetorically, "Who is injured by my love?" He asks questions. He says that his sighs have not drawn ships, his tears have not flooded land, his colds have not chilled spring, and the heat of his vein has not added to the list of those killed by the plague. Soldiers still find wars, and lawyers still find litigious man, regardless on the emotions of the speaker and his lover. The speaker tells his addressee to call us what you will, for it is love that makes them so. He says that the addressee can call her one, me another fly, the very line that is generally quoted from the poem, and that they are also like candles, tapers, which burn by feeding upon their own selves and at one own cost die. And in each other, the lovers find the eagle and the doe, and together, when two being one, they illumine the riddles, the riddle of the phoenix. For they die and rise the same, just as the phoenix does. Though, unlike the phoenix, it is love that slays and resurrects them. He says that a well-wrought urn does as much justice to a dead man's ashes as does a gigantic tomb, and the same token in the poem about the speaker and his lover will cause them to be canonized, admitted to the sainthood of love. All those who bear, or in other words, all those who hear the story that invoke the lovers, saying that countries, towns, and courts beg from above a pattern of your love. When we talk about the form of the poem, There are five stanzas of the canonization are metered in generally the iambic the general meter, the iambic pentameter, ranging from trimeter to pentameter. In each of the nine line stanzas, the first, third, fourth, and the seven lines are in pentameter. They are the same. And the second, the fifth, sixth, eighth in tetrameter, and the ninth is in trimeter. The rhyme scheme in each stanza is A, B, B, A, C, 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 and D. So this complicated poem, spoken ostensibly to someone who disapproves the speaker's love affair, is written in the voice of the world-wise sardonic courtiers who is nevertheless utterly caught up in his love. The poem simultaneously parodies old notions of the love and coins elaborate new ones, eventually concluding that even if the love affair is impossible in the real world, it can become legendary through poetry, and the speaker and his lover will be like saints to later generations of lover. Hence the title canonization refers to the process by which people are inducted into the canon of saints.